And we're live. Greetings, friends. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Who's here? Callum, greetings. I appreciate you being here. As always, shout out to Ireland. I do think you should be asleep. Eagles Pro says hi. Jay Lash with a thumbs up. Appreciate you, friend. I always know I'm going to have a good stream when I see those thumbs up. Christian is here. And Miko says hello, Super Antonio. And Sadie, hello, mods. Howdy, folks. And David is here saying, fellas, how you doing? David, what's for dinner? David says, there he is. Miko, do you follow me on Instagram? Because I saw an Instagram post and I thought of you. It was porcelain. It was a porcelain sculpture, I guess, of a snake. White porcelain, beautiful blue scales. It was the most beautiful porcelain snake I've ever seen in my life, wrapped around a skull. I actually wanted it. It was so beautiful. And I would have tagged you had I known if you were on Instagram or if you're following me. I'm the Super Antonio on Instagram. So, so if you're following me, tag me so that I can tag you in this photo because it was a gorgeous. Callum says, how's it going today, David? David says, there he is. Callum says, Antonio. Greetings, Callum. Callum says, was I here yesterday? I don't remember. And watched Roadhouse. Was kind of boring, not going to lie. I do not believe you were here last night, Callum, but I could be mistaken. Christian says, Super Antonio, I got Red Dead Redemption 2 news for you. New for story. Would you like to hear it? Yes, Christian. Of course. Callum says, anyone else watched? I didn't. I saw the trailer. That seemed interesting. Or that seemed enough. The trailers these days highlight all the good parts. And it's just like watching a mini 2-minute movie for me. David says pork loin and a red wine vinegar reduction, roasted broccoli, mashed potatoes, and cornbread. That sounds delicious, David. I envy you and your meals. Miko says, sadly, I do not have an Instagram account. Miko, you're not really missing out on anything. Callum says, any left, David? And David says, yes, there is. There's a seat at the table for you, Callum. Always accommodating, always welcome, always gracious. That's David V. 63. Well done, friend. Callum wants to know the news, Christian. And David says, the wife is no joke, my friend. No, I would not. You have to take your wife seriously. Callum says, actually so hungry, making dinner now, even though it's late. What are you making, Callum? And Callum says, I'll be right over, David. Yeah, mashed potatoes. I haven't had mashed potatoes since, I think, Christmas. I love mashed potatoes. They're not like part of like my regular meal life. You know, I don't, it's not like rice. You know, mashed potatoes to me are special. They're like a holiday treat. Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I'd eat them every night or every Sunday. That'd be great. Callum says, give Arthur his redemption update. David says, I'm here. Callum says, just doing some chips and broccoli. French fries and broccoli. Okay, I'll eat that. Mr. Maddie says, happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, Mr. Maddie. Christian says, Super Antonio is added as an official NPC and companion, and also the channel dog is Sadie, half pit bull, half everything else, and half Super Antonio, and Super Antonio horse will be Biscuit and the Hungarian half-bred. That's great news, Christian. I appreciate you, friend. Callum says, have mashed potatoes almost 3 to 4 days a week. I just love it. Callum says, with other veg. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a staple in your neck of the woods. I love it too. I just don't have it as often as it just never occurs to me that it's an option. But I want some right now. How was everyone's Easter? I met a bunch of family, and we went to a dim sum brunch, Chinese dim sum. It was all you can, it was a buffet, Chinese dim sum buffet. So a lot of noodles and pot stickers and appetizers. They did, however, have like an American section. So and they had like waffles. So I snuck out a couple waffles and some fresh strawberries for this one here. And she was very happy. And now she's very sleepy. Callum says, I want the Hungarian. Going to go get it when I come back in Chapter 5. Yes, indeed. And Christian says, finally, the best update in Red Dead Redemption can offer for us. I appreciate you, Christian. And Callum says, food is done. Micah says, hello. Greetings, Micah. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. And David says, Micah. Anyways, I will tell you a story. I was put in an awkward position where a cousin told me he had met a young lady online, and I am 99.98% certain he's being catfished. And I'll explain the whole situation to you. So, I wouldn't call it, Cruz says, hello, greetings, Cruz. I wouldn't say they were red flags. I'd say they were yellow flags, yellow cards. But they all add up to a bunch of, to a situation I wouldn't personally want to be in. But he was happy. He's so happy that this really attractive young woman is paying attention to him. Okay, here's the part. No, she's half his age. She's not in the state. She's not in the city. She's far away. She's on the other side of the country. She says she's Ukrainian. Shout out to Ukraine, but it's like a Ukrainian girl. Did I mention she's half his age? What else? Recently divorced, or so she says. And he showed me her picture, and all I could say, and this was my sincere response. I said, "Wow," and because she was, she's like model hot, Instagram model hot. So and also another yellow / red flag is they met on Tinder. It's like, and I haven't used Tinder in years because it's just full of bath ladies and professional working girls. So it's like, he's not a millionaire. He's not, he works in IT. But he's lonely, and he was very happy, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that there's no way that this woman is real. And it's like, because that feeling when you meet someone new, someone who's interested in you, is paying attention to you, and I didn't want to take that away from him. And I was trying to explain this to my sister. Like I said that, as long as he doesn't send her any money, what's the harm? It's like he's just, he's getting a lot, some female attention. Maybe it'll build his confidence. I don't know. At any rate, that was my news for today. It just, yeah, it does seem too good to be true, Cruz. But you know, and then it's like there's that 0.001% that it may be real. I don't know. I don't understand the mysteries of the human heart. But but there's no way. Or, you know, it's like, I don't know. I can't tell. I remember one time on a trip back to the mainland from Hawaii, I was upgraded to first class, and I sat next to a Russian lady who was, you know, Instagram hot. And I'm sure she was a mistress. She was some Russian oligarch's mistress. And we had a nice conversation. It was nice talking to her. Captive audience, you know, but she was used to male attention. She, you know, it's like she wasn't encouraging, but she was a little bit flirty, you know, just because she can't help it. And, you know, I had fun. But I didn't for the life, you know, I didn't for like 1 second think that I had a chance with her, you know. But it was fun. Callum says back in 10. He's eating his chips and broccoli. Christian says also Super Antonio. Serena will show up. Got down chatting with her on PS4. She will be making a video soon. Hope you get to watch it. And also give it a like when you can, Super Antonio, because I know I will. Yes, I always like Serena's videos even before I watch them. Cruz says, haha, bath ladies. And Cruz says, Super Antonio, high honor playthrough in real life, LOL. And Miko says, sounds fishy to me. And Cruz says, was she similar in age to you on that first class flight, Super Antonio? Yes, she was. But, you know, she was, you know, I'm a Jeep or a pickup truck, and she was a Ferrari. Micah says, how long has this whole thing been going on? The catfishing? This is the first I've heard of it. I think they just met, quote unquote. And her picture, you know, looked, you know, just one of those Instagram ladies. It looked filtered to me, but my sister thought it looked like AI to her. And, you know, an AI bot that from the Ukraine that is catfishing my cousin. Possible, I guess. I mean, but, you know, I tried to explain to him, you know, I told him my views on Tinder, that, you know, I haven't been on Tinder in years because it's so hard to find actual real women. You just get matched with, you know, bath ladies and professionals. And they're just like auto swiping right on everyone. So I don't even know. I don't have Tinder on this phone, and I don't even remember the last phone I had Tinder on. It's at least 4 phones ago for me. I didn't even know Tinder was still a thing. I told him to get a dog, but, you know, it's like, I meet people, males and females, literally every day with that dog, but I don't think he got the hint. Serena says, hi, Antonio, I'm here, and hi, everyone. Everyone, say hi to Serena. Serena, happy Easter, happy day after Easter. It's Easter for us because we live in the past, and I hope you had a wonderful Easter with your family. Christian says, anyway, Super Antonio, is Sadie very tired today because she is not on the chair, or is she? Wondering where is that beautiful girl? She was, and she moved to her crate, but I'll move her back. David has the Star Hearts emoticon, and Christian says, hello, Serena. How are you? Hope you are well. Serena says, hi, David. And Miko says, yeah, dating apps have mostly turned into just casual hookups. Hup, hup. Hup, hup. Say hi to the chat. Serena's here, and Christian is here, and Miko, and Micah, and Cruz. Say hi to everyone there. And the other 13 viewers in the chat, say hi to them and tell them to like and subscribe. And take a look at my second channel. Miko says, hey, David and Serena. And Serena says, hi Christian, hope you are well. Serena says, Happy Easter, everyone, and hi, Miko. And Christian says, yes, Serena, I am well. Good to hear you're well. And Callum says, back now? Went away there. Well, you got back right in time to see our co-host, Sadie the Channel Dog, who is happy to see you for at least the moment. Dogs live in the moment. Serena says, yes, had amazing day instead. Too much. I don't normally eat much. Well, you know, it's only one day out of the... And Callum says, shall I have my last smoke of the weekend with you? Yes, sir. Enjoy yourself. And Jolly Rancher says, howdy, cowpokes. Greetings, Jolly. Appreciate you. Cruz says, Callum, did you see Ivan Toney's assist this weekend? And Callum says, Sadie, she's gone already. She's back to her crate. Jolly Rancher says, Callum, I am having my last smoke right now. Well, I'm glad you two are bonding. I had no idea the Devil's Lettuce was so popular with the channel and the chat. Serena says, I ate too much, meant to say. Yes, that's what I thought. But it's only like one day out of the year. Don't worry about it. Callum says, nah, I haven't cruised. I've seen the Villa and Liverpool game now. Or is that Villa? Serena says, hi, Jolly, and hi, Callum. And David says, Jolly. Micah says, I personally don't believe in online dating or dating apps. No, I don't either. I try to explain to him that I just try to meet people organically. And I also said I'm a lot better in person than I am online. And, but, you know, he's blissfully unaware. He's on cloud 9 right now. He's singing Sinatra songs. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. That's what he's doing right now. I mean, and who am I to deny him that feeling or to shut it down? Or, you know, it's like, or to step on his dreams. I can't do that. Callum says, go on, Jolly Rancher. And Metro's here. Metro says, have you all seen Whiplash? I have not, Metro, but happy Easter. Jolly Rancher says, I'm taking a massive break tomorrow for some time. 8 years every day is taking its toll. Well, it's good to hear, Jolly Rancher. Metro says, hi, y'all. And Serena and David say, hi, Metro. And Kristen says, howdy, Metro. Hope you're well, friend. Jolly says, Whiplash, brilliant movie, Metro. And Cruz says, Callum, aw man, you upset with that draw. 10 hag out. Serena says, you sing well, Antonio. Why, thank you, Serena. You sing well as well. David says, is that the one with that Juno actor? Ellen/Elliot? Jolly Rancher, it's great. I just watched it, says Metro. And Callum says, had to put a roach in the smoke. Wake and bake, Callum. Knock yourself out. Christian says, can't wait to log into Red Dead Redemption 2 and hang out with Super Antonio. And I studied Sadie, and it said Super Antonio's best friend won't listen to anyone but Super Antonio. A man's best friend. We have to make up our own DLCs in this game, Christian, and I appreciate you doing so. Cruz says, saw the new Roadhouse film before this. Movie was entertaining. Can't say the acting was groundbreaking, though. Yeah, it's like I'm indifferent to it now. I thought I might review it for the second channel, but there's plenty of other movies that I actually like that I'd like to share. Serena says, don't think I've heard of that movie, Whiplash. And Callum says, yeah, Cruz, bad game. Missed chances, too bad. Easy next few games, and we are winning the league. Metro says, howdy, Christian, howdy, Serena, and David. Callum says, needed more Connor, but natural voice, to be honest. And Ben says, just lurking around. Happy Sunday and happy Easter, Ben's. Callum says, Star Wars for second channel awaiting. Yeah, I have that. I have a quote, the Darth Plagueis quote, that I want to do for Star Wars, at least for the start. And I did a Star Trek one that didn't do that well, but that's okay. And today, I have a Matrix quote. And today, what did I do today? Today was a Kill Bill quote. David says, Ben's, and Serena says, hi, Ben's, and Ben says, hi, y'all, and Callum says, I missed Saturday. Serena says, where's O-Dog and Doc? Where indeed, Serena? O-Dog might be lurking, you never know. And as for Doc, he comes and goes. Like Trelawney. Remind me to tell him that next time I see him. Next time we see him. Callum says, O-Dog probably lurking. Metro says, does anyone know where O-Dog went? And Serena says, LOL, Callum, probably. O-Dog is with his bath lady. Very likely. And Serena, Jolly Rancher says, Super Antonio, do you read any Western novels? Got Shane and Lonesome Dove today. I have not read either of them, but I have seen the movies and the TV, the mini-series. Callum says, finished Twid, The Ones Who Live, The Walking Dead. Did you see it, Serena? She probably did, Callum. She probably did. Ben says, Easter was pretty fun. Got to my grandma's house at 10. Didn't leave till 5 p.m. We stayed the longest of all the family. Family's important, Ben's. Christian says, if the viewers listen carefully, we can hear Sadie whisper into the mic, like Super Antonio videos and subscribe to a second channel because he appreciates our views. Well, you can hear her crunch and you can hear her snore. Callum said, had my smoke, feeling groovy. Very happy for you, Callum. Cruz says, Doc is a man of distinction. Well, he's not discouraged, I'll tell you that. He's not a discouraged man. Jolly Rancher says, same Callum, all aboard the Pineapple Express. What's that song from that movie? It was by MIA. I fly like something. The Paper Plane song. I used to like that song. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I make 'em all day. I get one done in a second if you wait. I saw that movie. Don't really like Seth Rogen these days, but he was funny back then. And Serena says, no, not yet, Callum. We have to wait till 5 p.m. today. I can't wait. Spoilers. I don't mind. I'm already excited and teary about it. Watching it tonight. The Ones Who Live. Cruz says, or a discouraged man, if you ask the Rhodes mailman. Ben says, I was born into an all-girl cousin family. There are 16. They are all 16, and I'm 14. So I'm kind of the outcast. And Callum says, someone ate my biscuits. Jolly Rancher says, that song was the best, Super Antonio. Ha ha. Yeah, and MIA, I don't know what she looks like now, but back then, she was super cute. Cruz says, Callum is a biscuitless lad. Christian says, Callum wanted to know He ate your biscuits. Callum says someone ate my biscuits. Yeah, but biscuits in the UK are what we call cookies. Well, actually, they're like the sad cookies. You know, they're really dry and thin. Um, Callum says it's so good, hard to make sure no one watched it, so don't spoil it. Um, and Callum says, Cruz, you are a kika funny, ACC funny. Now I'm hungry, but you know, I'm always hungry. And I ate a bunch today. I ate too much. Cruz says, aren't they butter cookies in the UK? And Ben says, munching down on some chips. Wish I had some crisps. Wish I had some crisps. Ben's. Jolly Rancher says, are biscuits in the USA what we call scones over here? I don't know. That is a strange. A scone over here is like a triangular shaped. It's very cakey. It's like made with cream and butter. David, what's in a scone? How would you describe a scone? And Callum says the nice cream ones as well. Oh my God! And the sniper says, Super Antonio, hello, greetings, sniper. Happy Sunday and happy Easter. 16 viewers in the chat. Welcome, friends. Appreciate you being here. Kristen says, it had to be Biscuit the horse. Just listen to the no, it has biscuit, and she loves biscuits. Don't ever leave a biscuit unwatched, because the next thing you know, Biscuit is having crumbs all over. And Serena says, don't worry, Callum. I know the ending. It's everywhere. I was crying. Don't cry, Serena. And haven't even seen it. I was hoping the ending finished like that. Hope there would be season 2. And Serena says, hi, the sniper, welcome. Yeah. We fly like paper, get high like planes. What happened to MIA? Is she still around? Is she still making music? MIA. Slumdog Millionaire. She's 48. When did that happen? How did that happen? She's on Instagram. She's got 1 million followers, so she's still around. And she's still super cute. I mean, if she like swiped right on my Instagram and started talking to me, I'd probably, well, I wouldn't send her any money, but but I'd be very flattered. Cruz says, is the chat subscribers only, Super Antonio? I believe it is, Cruz. David says, like a dance biscuit, I guess. And Cruz says, I think she had a feature in a song not too long ago. Serena says, where's Sadie? I'll bring her back. Cruz says, Paper Planes was early 2000s. Yeah, but, you know, the aficionados of the Devil's Lettuce were talking about Pineapple Express, and that reminded me. I have here in my hand some potent canine bait. Hop, hop. There, Sadie. Good girl. Ben says, food was pretty good at Easter. We had pulled pork and some homemade mac and cheese. The desserts were pecan pie. I love pecan pie. Banana pudding and chocolate cake. My fave is pecan pie. Pecan pie with like a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Tip top. Chef's kiss. Like slightly warm. Yeah, I love pecan pie. I can't remember the last time I've had it. Micah says, I kind of like early 2000s music. Callum says, hey, sit, wait. We're working tonight. Don't go, stay. Hey, come on. There, look at that. Callum says, just got in bed here, feeling good. And Serena says, hi, Sadie, beautiful girl. Yeah, see, Serena said hi. Say hi to Sadie. Say hi to Serena. You stay awake. You stay awake. Micah says, do you have a favorite non-English song? I do like a lot of Britpop. Let me think. I like Michael Jackson. I like Lady Gaga. Christian says, hello, Sadie, you beautiful girl. Wish as viewers could pet you. And Serena says, nice, Benz. We had Easter lunch yesterday. Lots of food. And Jolly Rancher says, Sadie looking at you like, give me some darn food. Yes, she is motivated by rewards. Ben says, I really like early 2000 rock and new metal such as Linkin Park, but all my friends like rap, so I'm the odd one. Yes, we live in an R&B and rap world where there's really no room for rock and roll. Serena says, I love Michael Jackson. Serena, Michael Jackson loves you. And Cruz says, all praise to the Most High and Savior, Jesus Christ. For those that it applies to, my Easter dinner was much appreciated as well. Well done, Cruz. Happy Easter. And the sniper says, hello, everyone. Serena says, love Linkin Park. And Serena says, the sniper, happy Easter, friend. Sniper says, same goes to you, Star Hearts. And Ben says, I've always liked Linkin Park. Used to draw and write fight scenes in my old notebook and play Linkin Park in the back to hype it up, LOL. And Cruz says, those MTV early morning rock and punk music videos before school. Jolly Rancher says, I'm weird with music. I'll be listening to Thunderstruck by AC/DC and then some 70s Italian music, LOL. Well, you have eclectic taste, Jolly Rancher. And we certainly appreciate that. Serena says, have you uploaded another video, the sniper? If you have, I'll go check it out. I know I have caught up on your videos. And Christian says, hope all of you fine folks are having a good Easter and a good Sunday, friends. And Cruz says, Jolly Rancher, you are a man of distinction. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. I'm wearing the wrong shirt for that. So yeah, Serena says AC/DC is my favorite band. So many. Hell's bells. Ben says, my dad has made me like Ice Cube though, due to his old CDs, but I really like Limp Bizkit, even though they are memed on. And Jolly Rancher says, oh, I like that, Josiah. Serena, I saw my cousin on Easter and I'm afraid he is being catfished. He met a beautiful woman online from the Ukraine. She says she's Ukrainian, and she is half his age. And spoiler alert, my cousin is not a millionaire or a Russian oligarch. He works in IT. Ben says, no, Ben, I read that. Micah says, I'm also weird with music. One moment I'm listening to Centerfold by Jay Giles, then 99 Luftballons by Nina. That's a great song. 99 das Luftballons. I don't speak German, but it's a really charming song. Great. I love 80s music. I love 50s music. I love 90s music. 60s music, some early 2000s, maybe. Serena says, Antonio, we love Italian music. We are Italian. My parents are, which means you are, Serena. And the sniper says, no. What's that? Tu vuoi fa l'americano. You know that song? Tu vuoi fa l'americano, americano. Siente mimic cifola. Tu vuoi vivere alla moda, whisky soda, potestiente e disturba. Tu abata rock and roll, tu giochi baseball. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Ma sorte perché mal ci te li dà la borsetta di mamma. Tu vuoi fare l'americano, ma se non d'Italia. Siente me non sta niente a fa ok napolitan. Tu vuoi fare l'americano. I can't pronounce it correctly, but you know that song? Serena says, LOL, Micah, 99 Luftballons could not get used to. And Ben says, I'm mostly Irish for my heritage, so my lore is, I guess I like beer and potatoes. Talk to Callum, Ben's. Jolly Rancher says, Serena, ne blue di pianto di blue, my favorite. And Cruz says, Papa Americano. And Cruz says, Figaro. Mark Faraday says, howdy, folks. Greetings, Mark. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Ben says, I like your funny words, Magic Man. And Jolly Rancher says, Renato Carasone, Super Antonio. I don't know who that is. "21 viewers in the chat. Greetings, friend. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. I think I've seen you somewhere. I remember you were with that man they took away. I recognize your face. You've got the wrong man, lady. I don't know him, but I wasn't where he was tonight. Never near the place. That's strange, for I am sure I saw you with him. You were right by his side, and yet you deny. I tell you, I was never ever with him. But I saw you too. He looked just like you. I don't know him." That's my Easter song for you. Christian says, Super Antonio, what are some languages you know or can speak, if you don't mind me asking? I'm wondering. A little Japanese, a little Hawaiian, a little Espanol, a little French. That's about it. Callum says, can't go wrong with MASH. And Callum says, I'm trying to play this game, but it's hard after my smoke. Yes, your senses have been dulled by your special medicine gum, Callum. Serena says, I don't understand some Italian words, just rude words. LOL, I know ciao, come sta, ciao bella. Never Weekend says, howdy, I'm a bit late. Whoops, you're just in time, Never Weekend. Ben says, I guess I am super Irish, as I like potatoes and root beer and dress like a leprechaun. I don't have red hair, though. And Serena says, hi, Mark. And Cruz says, I should add a profile pic to my account. It would add some personality. Yes, it should. You should, Cruz. Serena says, hi, Never Weekend. And Jolly Rancher says, he sang the song you were singing. And Micah says, LOL, Callum, I had a buddy who wanted to dine in a restaurant after he smoked. Waiters definitely knew something was up. Callum says, my FIFA team is very good right now. 91 rated. Callum, you're very good right now. Christian says, can't lie, Serena. When someone tells me they know a couple words, it's mostly curse words. And Serena says, I love mashed potatoes. I like them fluffy. I had mashed potatoes, I think, during Christmas. That's the last time. But now I want them again. I'd eat them right now if they were available. Callum says, there's an evolution for a good card. I'm going to go for it. And Cruz says, although I do miss mac and cheese. And Serena is LOLing at Christian. For the rest of the day, I kind of fooled around with The Witcher. I've been having fun. I've been having a lot of fun with that game. I almost didn't work out. I had to like deliberately stop and save so I could get a workout in after that giant lunch. But then I went directly back. I was working on The Witcher before the stream. Ben says, I like being Irish even though Italian is cooler, and me and my grandma used to watch Everybody Loves Raymond at night. That show was so funny back then. Callum says, might play Fall Guys or something. Cruz says, what was the workout today, Super Antonio? Jump ropes and upper body, push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups, tricep dips, arm hangs with leg lifts, and what else? Something else, shrugs, body weight shrugs, and jump ropes. Serena says, nice, Benz. My family loves Everybody Loves Raymond. And Callum says, wish Party Animals was on PS. Anyone with PS5, with a PS5, gonna play Stellar Blade when it comes out? That looks like an interesting game. Ben says, I really want to buy a PSP or Steam Deck. Never owned one, but they look really cool. I might get a PS5, thinking about it. We shall see. Christian says, Super Antonio, where did it go? It went, never mind. Cruz says, I wish I still had the gaming bug. Don't have it in me to game anymore. Oh, that's interesting, Cruz. I wonder what happened. What do you do now to replace it? Never Weekend says, not excited for school tomorrow, but I guess I should make it the best of it while it lasts. Yes, Never Weekend, school comes first. And Mark says, just a quick update on my Death March Witcher 3 playthrough. I'm at level 4. I tried to do the Bloody Baron mission, which is level 6, but I had to abandon the mission because I kept dying. I'm at level 6, but I'm not doing a Death March. Just did the Witch. I'm saving the Baron. We got to get the Bogrel or the Bog Wraith thing, but mostly, Mark, I've been knocking out question marks, you know, and monster nests, just to level up and to collect stuff. Christian says, Super Antonio, do you work out until you physically cannot do another rep, if that makes any sense? No, I don't. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to build muscle. I just want to maintain the muscle I have. Mark says, hi, Serena. And Serena says, hi, Mark, happy Easter. And Never Weekend says, Christian, you're asking if he does reps till failure. And yeah, I do not. Cruz says, exercise and played soccer video game FIFA. Now I just exercise and play soccer in real life. My hobbies have changed, I guess. Well, you just kind of moved it over to real life. Callum says, I got this card dirt cheap. Can sell it for loads, but gonna use it. And Coco Monkey says, hi, I got the platinum for Red Dead Redemption 2. Well done, friend. That is quite an achievement. And happy Sunday. Ben says, one of my 5-year-old cousins ran up and threw a nasty hard-boiled egg on the back of my head today. I didn't know how to feel. Well, she was probably trying to say hi, I hope, Benz. That's how 5-year-olds say, I like you. Micah says, reps till failure is hard, but I hear it works. It works if you want to build muscle, Micah, if you want to get bigger. I never wanted to get bigger. I just wanted to look like Bruce Lee or Brad Pitt in Fight Club. Just wanted to be lean. AJ Byatt says, good evening, Super Antonio. Hope you are well, good sir. I am very well, thank you. I appreciate you being here, AJ Byatt. And happy Sunday. And AJ Byatt says, good evening, chat. Serena says, hi, AJ, and hi, Coco. Cruz says, Super Antonio, how many leg raises can you do while you hang from the bar? I could probably do a bunch, but I only do 5. My workout is called 5 by 5. So I do 5 push-ups, 5 chin-ups, 5 pull-ups, 5 tricep dips, 5 shrugs, 5 leg lifts, and then 100 sets, 100 jump ropes, and then I do 5 sets of that. So I get a total of 25. But I can get that done in like 12 to 15 minutes. And that's enough for maintenance. You know, it's like I wouldn't recommend it for weight loss or if you want to get big. I don't think you'll ever get big doing body weights. Mark says, I'm back at White Orchard, clearing the question marks. Yeah, I love doing that, Mark. That's one of my favorite things to do in the game. Just going from question mark to question mark. And Cruz says, did you ever achieve that that physique, Super Antonio? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm able to maintain that. Never Weekend says, heavier weight till failure builds strength. Lighter weight with increased reps builds muscle and improves muscle tone. I'm a gym rat. Very well said, Never Weekend. Ben says, any 1 to 5-year-old kid I aim in the presence of is always glued to me anywhere I go. I guess I'm naturally good with kids. Yeah, Ben, she probably wanted attention. Jolly Rancher says, Super Antonio, if you had to get rid of one of the 9 Tarantino movies to save your life, which would it be and why? Jackie Brown, because he didn't write it. That's an easy one, Jolly. and I count Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 as one movie. So technically he may have 2 movies left. But I really respect the idea and the concept of only having 10 movies and then quitting, then walking away at the top of your game. Coco Monkey says, hi Star, how are you doing? And Kristen says, for anyone that joins the live stream, glad you're here today and happy Easter and Sunday. We are all glad you're here today with us. Serena, were you here when I made Christian a junior mod? He's under 16. So he doesn't get a wrench, but he's like an apprentice mod. Cruz says, I do a lot of agility and speed training and technique with the soccer ball, but also strength chants. Serena says, I'm good, Coco. How are you? Cruz says, sounds similar to a HIIT workout. Yes, high intensity, international trendiness. I don't remember what the HIIT stands for, the high intensity part. But yeah, that's basically what I do. Callum says, accidentally turned off my phone. I will blame the devil's lettuce for that. Mark says, okay, thumbs up. I'm going to check in. I'm going back into it. Okay, have fun, Mark. I also like the music of The Witcher 3. The fight music, that la 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 la, that chanting thing they do, when you meet like supernaturals. Coco Monkey says, I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking, Star Hearts. And Serena says, you're welcome, Coco. Coco says, did you do anything fun today, Star Hearts? Yeah, she hunted kangaroos, and she slaughtered crocodiles, and one crocodile she rode a shark like a surfboard. What else did she do? She fought a giant spider. What else do you do in Australia, Serena? She rode a kangaroo. Mark says, my favorite Tarantino movie is The Hateful Eight. Same here, Mark. And Serena says, yes, I was here, Antonio. Christian is doing well so far. Well, that means a lot, Christian, if you're getting an endorsement from Serena. Cruz says, the final task of leaving the comfy bed to brush teeth can be so hard sometimes. Yeah, I know what you mean. I always like to get that done first. Serena says, no, not really, just relaxing after yesterday Easter family lunch. Ben says, whenever I watch Fight Club, I want to enter an underground fighting ring. Don't know where to find one. Ben's, don't look for one. Okay? It's just a movie. If you want to fight, start boxing or join, or take martial arts, start sparring. Do it in an environment where it's safe, where you're learning technique, and where you can have fun. And you'll meet people, you'll meet friends, and you'll have fun. And Cruz says, wrestle Tasmanian Devils too. Yes, I believe she did that in high school. Never Weekend says, casual boxing match with the local kangaroo. Yes, indeed. And Serena says, LOL, Antonio, yes, I did all that. You're funny. And Serena says, yes, Cruz, that too. Cruz says, Ben, if you find one, make sure you have good dental insurance. Yeah, see, if you're sparring, you're wearing a mouth guard. And maybe even a helmet. Yeah, Cruz, just, or Ben's, just join a gym. Either a boxing gym or martial arts. Whatever's in your, whatever's available for you. Highly recommend martial arts for everyone. Yeah, I spent all day, well, when I wasn't doing Easter celebrations and debating whether telling my cousin that he's being catfished. The rest of the day I spent working on the Witcher 3 playthrough. And I'm thoroughly enjoying that. It's fun. So that'll be on Wednesdays. Tomorrow, Jolly Rancher says, any plans for the week, Super Antonio? Yeah, it's like just working on the videos. We got Marston Mondays. We have the last Red Dead Redemption 1. Then we'll go back to regular John. And then on Wednesdays, we Witcher. Cruz says, I also saw a new long Godzilla film Thursday. Too much going on for my taste. The new Kong versus Godzilla film Thursday. Too much going on for my taste. My brother really wanted to see it, so I entertained the movie outing. Yeah, Kong versus Godzilla. Who wins? But they're friends, don't they? Aren't they? And they fight like somebody else? I don't really know the story. Christian says, it's good to know I'm doing well as a mod, mostly coming from Serena, and to you As well, Super Antonio. Thanks to both of y'all, friends. Yes, a junior mod. Callum says, Marston can't wait. Yeah, we will return to our regular scheduled Marston Mondays the second week of April. Ben says, I don't know what I'm going to do this week. I'll be at my dad's, so no chance of going over to that one girl's house. So I'll hopefully find something to do. Yeah, just stay busy, work on your car, do your push-ups. Never Weekend says, Godzilla would destroy Kong, 100%. Yeah, well, Godzilla has like the death ray breath. And Kong is just brute strength. And Godzilla also has the tail swipe. I saw a video title. I didn't watch it. It's by Film Threat, which is a great movie channel. I highly recommend. But they said that they were talking about Kong versus Godzilla, and they said that CGI has degenerated. It's getting worse. So how was the CGI in that movie? And Cruz says, oh, and Super Antonio, also another reason I'm not interested in video games as much anymore is because whenever I play one, there's always aspects of said game that I wish I could change. The limitations of a game. Yeah, I can understand that, I suppose. But, you know, it's like, but at the same time, I've never gotten tired of this game. I still appreciate it. And am obsessed with it. Ben says Godzilla Jr. would solo both. He can do a horizontal dropkick. Horizontal dropkick without ever touching the ground. How much does Godzilla weigh? How does he even get off the ground? Godzilla weight. Between 20,000 and 60,000 metric tons. He's not lifting up. No. How much does King Kong weigh? King Kong weight. And Kong is also around 50 to 60 metric tons. He can't even stand up. If you weigh 60 metric tons and you stand up, your bones just snap. And you crumble immediately. AJ Byte says 16 likes. I appreciate you, friend. And I thank you for your like. Your specific like. Cruz says, and my brother, really into the movie, said for the first 3 films, it led to this new movie's plot. I guess there was a lot to them teaming up. A lot to them teaming up. Interesting, Cruz. And Serena says, you're welcome, Christian. Arthur is here. Arthur's back. Welcome, Arthur. Cruz says, lots of CGI in new Kongzilla film. It's similar to a Michael Bay film. Yeah, it's so distracting for me personally. Like, I can't even watch the Transformers films. Ben says, Godzilla Jr. is the one who does the dropkick. And Serena says, hi, Arthur. Ben says, Cruz, it's Michael Bay, though. How can it be bad? Explosions galore. And Cruz says, my bro said Baby Kong is the same size of King Kong from the Jack Black Skull Island version. I think that's the last... No, that's the Peter Jackson Kong, which I didn't love. That movie came out right after The Lord of the Rings, and it was such a disappointment. I was so looking forward to it. And I don't, I'd have to see it again to remember why I didn't like it. I was just, it was too long. I thought that Naomi Watts was miscast. Thought Jack Black was miscast. And I didn't like the cast. Adrian Brody. Don't really love Adrian Brody. Serena says, we watched all of King Kong movies. We love them. Watch some Godzilla movies too. Well, Serena, you love them because you live so close to Skull Island. You see all those mutants all the time. SS says, "Hey, Red Dead family. So good to be back, Super Antonio. I see two other familiars here from yesterday, Starhearts and Arthur, with a thumbs up." And Arthur says, "And again, it is morning here. Greetings, Arthur. Good morning." Ben says, "I would like to see Godzilla versus Gamera. That would be cool. Is Gamera the turtle, or is Gamera... I think Gamera's the turtle. Let's see. Let's look him up. I don't know my kaiju. I put Gamera and it took me to Game Rat. Stop. Gamera space. And Google suggests Garrett Wang. Gimme. And Ganesha. Go, go, go. Yeah, Gamera. He's also called Toto. Gamera is a fictional monster or kaiju originating from a series of Japanese films, debuting in the 1965 film Gamera, the Giant Monster. He is a giant, flying, fire-breathing, prehistoric turtle. How can Gamera fly? Look at that thing. Where are we? Christian says, "I heard someone say about Godzilla and could do a drop kick. I imagine his first time he just messes up and lands on his back and you hear a pop and his eyes up wide." Yeah, Christian, you weigh 60 metric tons and you fall down. You're flat. You're flattened. Serena says, "Hi, SS." And Never Weekend says, "I loved Transformers when I was a kid. Metal aliens that could turn into cars was so interesting to me for some reason." Yeah, it was a pretty cool idea, but it was a toy line in Japan that they turned into a cartoon. But I guess you could say the same thing about G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe. Cruz says, "It's a pretty good film, Super Antonio, for the time at least." And SS says, and Never Weekend 17 too. Cruz says, "You don't like Adrian Brody, Super Antonio. He's in some good films. He's more of an independent film kind of actor." Cruz, "I'm afraid I think he's overrated." Jolly Rancher says, "Adrian Brody has one amazing movie every 10 to 15 tries. Can't be very good, but overrated." Exactly, Jolly Rancher. Never Weekend says, "SS, what's up?" And Ben says, "Game Rant really said, allow us to introduce ourselves." And Cruz says, "Never Weekend, maybe you like Transformers because of Megan Fox." I know I did. Megan Fox, forgive me for saying, has 3 sons who are all trans. So they're all daughters now. What are the odds? SS says, "This conversation with Transformers is reminding me of my very first video game ever, Mech Warriors." And Cruz says, Never Weekend says, 100% Cruz, that was the reason. Megan Fox. Cruz says, "I don't know, guys. Most films Adrian Brody is in are entertaining to me. Maybe I'm the minority. The films are usually more slower pace and good dialogue, in my opinion." I can't really think of an Adrian Brody film right now. Arthur says, "Guys, sing one of the Red Dead 2 songs." And Tanner says, "Hey, Super Antonio. Greetings, Tanner. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter." Callum says, "Been playing FIFA. Aha." Cruz says, "Found the will to brush my teeth." Well done, Cruz. Don't neglect your teeth. Serena says, "Hi, Tanner." And Miko says, "Gamera turns his limbs into rockets and spins while flying." Yeah, with that giant shell. Oh, Miko, I completely forgot about the, I was going to make that alligator snapping turtle short. Serena says, "We love all Jaws movies." Yes, because you have giant sharks all around you, Serena. And Ben says, "I play some mobile games and I accidentally click something in the corner and it opens 15 tabs. So annoying." Yeah, very annoying. Tanner says, "Antonio, what's your favorite Mission Impossible movie?" Ghost Protocol, Tanner, is that the one with the Burj Khalifa? That that just impressed me so much. That one, and that's the first one with Jeremy Renner, I believe. But honestly, I love all of the Mission Impossible movies. I think it's a great franchise. David says, "All right, guys and gals, going to call it a night." David, I appreciate you being here, and we're gonna call it a night pretty soon too. But the chat is lit up with 18 viewers. You have a great week, friend. Hope to see you tomorrow, and don't forget on Wednesdays we Witcher. Serena says, "That was my first horror movie. I watched it. I got scared going to sleep, looking under my bed to make sure Jaws wasn't there." And so, David says, "Star Hearts emoticon." Never Weekend says, "That first scene with her working on the car really got me." I know what you mean, Never Weekend. Talking about Megan Fox again. David says, "See ya on the next one, fellas." Never Weekend says, "Bye, David." Miko says, "And the Swanson Short as well." Swanson Short, Reverend Swanson Short. Oh yeah, Never Weekend. That one, or Miko, that one is more difficult because I actually have to redo that mission. But I already have the footage for the turtle. David says, "Mr. S.A., Mr. David." Appreciate you, friend. Tanner says, "Great pick." You're a great pick, Tanner. And a great question. Serena says, "Bye, David. Happy Easter. And say hi to your wife, to your lovely wife, your better half." Ben says, "The first time I came across a snapper in Red Dead 2, I thought it would bite me, so I ran up behind it and kicked it. It died, and I felt kind of bad." You should, Benz. Those poor turtles aren't hurting anybody. They just look like dinosaurs. Callum says, "What's happening?" What indeed, Callum? You missed so much. And Kristen says, "Goodbye, David. Enjoy the rest of your day, friend." Cruz says, "Guys, I'm sorry, Adrian Brody is greater than Tom Cruise. That'll be my last comment about that. I'll stand in the fire if need be." Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. He did win an Oscar, and I don't believe Tom Cruise has ever won an Oscar. But, just pound for pound, careers, in terms of career, in terms of box office success, do you really want to go there? Tom Cruise has made billions over at least a 30, maybe even 40-year career now. And Tanner says, "Guess what, Antonio? You actually helped me almost 4 years ago in 2020. I was able to complete all 90 challenges as Arthur Morgan. I completed all 90 before Chapter 3. Well done, Tanner, and I appreciate you being here. I was obsessed with getting that Legends of the East outfit first year of the channel. I couldn't understand why Arthur wasn't allowed to have it. And Arthur says, "I can't wait for Iftar." At any rate, friends, I really appreciate all of you being here. I try to go for an hour on the Campfire chats, and we went a little longer because you're all here. Everyone, have a great week. Stay in school. Stay away from the devil's lettuce. If you can, if it's possible. We shall return on Monday with Marston Mondays and Witcher Wednesdays, and another Bad Honor Free Roam on Fridays. Shout out to the mods, David and Serena, Benz, Callum, Christian, Tanner, Arthur, Miko. Shout out to the Philip